Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of the Nintendo Switch's games announced for the 4th week of June, so let's get started. Explore remarkable ruins, solve perilous puzzles, and uncover tantalizing treasures while blasting your way through an array of undead enemies in the third-person action that's certain to bring out your inner adventurer. Strange Brigade lets you pick from 4 fearless fortune hunters as you face off against fearsome creatures for guts and glory. The arcade classic is back and Cruis'n Blast. Blast your way through nearly 30 over-the-top tracks, grab the wheel in over 23 customizable rides, from vehicles to supercars to monster trucks and even creatures themselves. And up to 4 players can race together, so you pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road. The latest entry in the mecha anime crossover strategy RPG series, Super Robot Wars 30, will include over 7 classic mech franchises all in one cohesive story, from fan favorites like Mobile Suit Gundam, Code Geass, Mazinger Z, and even King of Brave, Gaogai Gar. Alongside this Japanese release, the Asian release will be prepared with full English support for anyone looking to import it. Offering a new unique experience and on the go, CarX Drift Racing Online lets you get behind the wheel of a sports car with tight intuitive controls so you can drift to your heart's desire across the landscape, be it alone or with others in an online environment. Featuring over 70 cars and thousands of kit customizations where you make each car your own and show them off in style. Travel across the beautifully rendered Obsidian Vale, Witchwoods, Sangin City, and much more. Meet quirky characters from all walks of life and uncover their narrative threats and secrets. Choose from 7 playable classes, level it up, and then pick your favorite talents from the skill tree, adapt your strategies, and improve your chances to survival in Death Gambit's Afterlife. Grind on bendy straws, kickflip over staplers, and carve killer lines through cardboard and sticky tape parks. Skatebird is an indie darling with chill beats, a massive world for your very own tiny bird to skate around and get a high score. The game is finally ready set to launch on August 12th. Piece together the full story of how humanity fell through 3 distinct sources, detailing the lone golfer stories who's come back to Earth for one last game in Golf Club Wasteland, including over 3 different game modes with very distinct game possibilities for everyone to find something interesting to do or challenges to meet. The turn-based strategic RPG FUGA Melodies of Steel takes place in a floating archipelago where a small land fights for freedom. As a fledgling warrior, your land is invaded and it's time to fight for your power. Track on foot and on tank in the story of bravery, discovery, and courage when it launches on July 29th. Wayward revealed that both River City Girls 2 and River City Girls 0 are currently being in development for the Nintendo Switch. River City Girls 2 will have players returning to the streets with the 4 previous protagonists and a few new players now being included in an online co-op. Meanwhile, River City Girls 0 is actually an enhanced port of the 1994 Super Famicom Classic. Cyberhook, released on PC late last year, took glowing reviews, and now the port to the Nintendo Switch comes with several new difficulty options, worldwide leaderboards, motion controls, a marathon mode, and tons of new tools to take advantage of the fast and hectic gameplay. Including over 40 new songs and a universe to dance to, level up your dance skills with the chart-topping songs and even internet viral sensations when Just Dance 2022 launches on November 4th. This strange and surreal puzzle adventure game takes place in over 2.5 hours in a single desolate location. Your mission is to restore the color in this one vibrant world. As you explore, you'll solve an array of immersive puzzles and uncover the secrets behind some clues, leading you to discover the deeper secrets of this strange place at the end of an abandoned highway. Explore a beautiful papercraft world that you're given the freedom to ride around in a lush fantasy 3D world, solve mysterious puzzles, unlock magical powers, and defeat the enemies in adrenaline-fueled combat encounters when Epic Story Type-In Chronicles launches on Nintendo Switch on July 2nd. Revitalize a ruined town using robust crafting and building mechanics where you grow and decorate your building community any way you please, and invite a cast of unique characters to live there however you want in Snacko. The puzzle and adventure game about a familiar set of experiences of pulling possessions out of boxes and fitting them into a new home is part item Tetris and part home decoration, where you're invited to create a satisfying living space while still learning the clues about the people whose life you're unpacking. Deploy next level gadgets and vehicles to explore the city and have even more fun with minigames. With solo play and local co-op modes, this fun-for-all 3D platformer gives young gamers and their families a chance to join the Paw Patrol on their bravest mission yet. Don't let its visual makeup fool you. Death Trash is an action RPG with combat, stealth, dialogue, branching paths, an inventory system, attributes, skills, crafting, and of course, side powers to top it all off. Their grim, dark, gritty world is ready to be explored in an isometric point of view where nothing is as it seems and everything can be turned on a dime. Worth Life is a slice-of-life game in which players make help life better in a kingdom through minigames. The king calls upon 30 people to help the country become prosperous, and you just happen to be among them. Players wander around the kingdom and search for things to do, such as build houses, collect rent, in a slice-of-life RPG manner. Grab a Joy-Con in each hand and get ready to achieve a great set of results with a workout program developed specifically for the Nintendo Switch, delivering a knockout blow to an activity with short, intense, full-body workouts designed by experts in Knockout Home Fitness set to launch this fall. Enjoy a captivating narrative telling a story of a family, home, and union, all brought to life with hand-drawn art in Greak, Memories of Azur. Players will solve intricate puzzles and navigate the world of Azur using 3 siblings with unique abilities that are often fleeing the threat. Through atmospheric 2D puzzle platforming, the main character Sally can conjure magic portals and travel between different realities in order to learn more about the catastrophe that ravaged his world. Inside certain portals, the physical properties and characters of all world elements can be changed by offering new gameplay possibilities. Evertried is a tactical roguelike where players ascend through floors of a mysterious tower by defeating all sorts of enemies in turn-based combat. Each floor presents a unique set of challenges to be dealing with. Featuring Renaissance artwork, paintings by famous artists which are brought back to life together into a consistent world, The Processing of Calvary is a point-and-click traditional adventure game where puzzle solving is the key unless you choose to murder anyone standing in your way. In Mushihime-sama, learn bosses' attacks patterns to avoid incoming damage from the bullets raining down on Reko and Kinito. Choose from one of 3 attack types to fight back, each with different combinations to move and speed with each shot type. Explore and uncover the secrets of Dodgeball Academia across its vast, diverse, and full of life campus. Journey through full-blown RPG story modes complete with episodes, main quests, side quests, and school minigames. The top-down and stance bullet hell action shmup, Archville, is all about its fantasy setting and a robust enemy variety that's not shy about making you start the quest all over again if you're not too careful. Blending an eerie atmosphere with romance and supernatural mystery, Crimson Spires presents a Tsutomi-style narrative with an uncommon degree of freedom. Alongside multiple story paths, the experience shifts between a rich 2D character art and 3D exploration. Riley, Yui, and Mithra have all found magical swords, which enhance their inherent abilities. It just so happens that they're really good at hugging, listening, and sharing memes in the turn-based RPG, Creature Kind. In the business management sim Cat Cafe Manager, you build and manage your own cat cafe, adopt stray cats, and befriend the locals to collect cafe furniture, food recipes, and make the customers feel right at home. The 2D action-adventure platformer game teaming with lush pixels, featuring the ability-based progression mechanics paired with RPG elements in a sci-fi fantasy setting where also science and magic come together, Rubi, the Wayward Mira. The fantasy Yuri visual novel about paranormal investigations, ancient mysteries, and a love between 2 girls that transcend life and death, Heart of the Woods, presents the life of Maddie and Tara, who journey to remote villages to investigate the rumors of the supernatural and find a lot more that they bargained for. Released over 3 decades ago, the visual novel dating sim, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, is an FMV game that's mostly forgotten to time, but now due to limited run games, they decided to reprint it and bring it back to the Nintendo Switch. Join Mira and her best friend Michi as they travel through the seasons of a wonderfully colorful world, solving puzzles and challenging baddies along the way. And that's what the game announcements we'll be covering this week. You might have noticed that we're still covering some of the E3 reveals, and we got plenty more to go within the upcoming weeks. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya!